Kenshi, my name is Tobal, and we're hanging out in the High Village right now. I did bring Beep back over to our main group, and I think what I'd like to do from here, we have spent some time harvesting some grillos and some beak things to get a bit of leather, and to get ourselves kind of just to test these really nice Naginata katanas that we have. Tobal went down to do a fight earlier, but that's fine. He's in no worse for wear for the most part. I think I need to, let's do a couple things. Tassilo needs to pick up Jackson, because Jackson is limping along with a pretty bad leg injury. Remember that it's getting late, so I think that I'd like to have our group head back towards that camp. There was some kind of beak thing nest, and I want to see if we can steal those eggs, because they were sitting right there and they looked juicy and just full of deliciousness. And we could make some scrambled. We could poach them. We could boil them probably, or we could sell them. I don't know, but I mean, I'm pretty hungry right now, so that's what's on my mind. We did okay for this little excursion down south, but I think I'd like to, this episode, maybe bring our group over to the Fog Islands once everybody recovers, because the Fog Islands are full of goodies for us to get to, and hopefully, I see some heads up there, so we got to be careful of the hill. It's very hard to see at night, obviously, so we got to be a bit more cautious. I wonder if we should sneak it as a group here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll speed things up. Oop, I hit quick save, but that's not bad. We'll try to sneak through this valley and get on the other side where we're between the nest. Oop. Oh, whole group. Careful, careful, careful. One of them just ran right through us, but apparently it's got like some kind of a mission, so it's just charging on off. We're going to have to try to split this patrol with this guy. Are they like T-Rexes? Their vision is based on movement? Okay. So stay very still. So is the nest still here? Oh my, whoa! The nest is completely unoccupied. Yes please? And thank you. Oh crap, here's two more going back to the nest. We'll see if they leave or if we have to fight them. I think we could probably take them in our current group. Possibly. One of them just got up, but I think it's actually really wounded. So... oh, goody, a prayer day. Well, one of them just charged off. I wonder if can our whole group sneak up here and steal stuff? I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but this is so worth it. This is so very worth it. If we have one person pull aggro, I might try to sacrifice them or Beep to try to hold off the attack here. Okay, they're all over the place. I wonder if they go crazy when you start to steal eggs, or if they don't notice until they can see you. All right, well, we're in the right spot for it. I don't know how big these eggs are, so let's have Beep grab one real quick. And it's huge. Oh, 4,200 cats per egg. This is a payday I can get behind. Okay, go crazy, Beep. Grab as many as you can. Is that all you can hold? Okay. We'll have... who else has space right now? Can these stack, I wonder? You can't even actually pick it up. What if I kind of did something like this to give you an egg-shaped hole in your inventory? Can they stack? Oh, they can stack. Nice. You're probably going to be like super slow though. Okay guys, we just grabbed all the eggs from here. We need to GTFO, as they say, back towards stack. Yeah, is that what... Tanishi, whoa, what happened? I'm so confused. Tanishi? What are you up to? Did I accidentally give Tanishi a command to join us here? Or is he just coming to defend the eggs? What? How? How did he get so far away from base? That's weird. Okay, well, we're just going to send Tanishi home, I guess. Maybe he went out for a jog. At least he's not home right now when the prayer day's coming around. Okay, where are they at? They should be coming down the hill. There they are right there. And I think the person we left in charge of this is Klob. Is that right? Yeah, so Father Klob, he's... what's happening here? Oh, we're having a bit of a tussle there because we had a river raptor come through. Okay, so Father Klob, you are needed. You are needed to make sure that we prove our holiness to the prayer day guys. Turn your job off for just a second, please. Today is a glorious day because here's our book. We got to be careful about the narco thing. We're going to take his hand, and we're just going to say everything is great. Okran is basically just like, you know, sliced bread. We love it, and we're done. Okay, that's taken care of. Klob's going to go back to work. Let's go back to our main thieving squad of awesomeness. And I have no idea at what point I've given Tanishi an order, but apparently he's been just YOLOing around for quite a while now. Okay, I think we're far enough away that we can stop sneaking, and we should be able to run into stack and sell these. This is so cool. How many do we get steal from them? We got 6 eggs. You know, math isn't my strong suit, but I'm pretty sure that equals a lot. So I'm excited. Beep got more as well. So this is convenient. Is it cheesing? I don't know. Not really. I mean, did the defenders of the nest decided to run away, and we just happened to be at a good time? So I'm gonna say we did good on that one. Very, very good on our side. That's going to help us out immensely as we get ready to move into our new city. And by the way, probably not this episode, but possibly the next episode, we will start to, maybe 1 or 2 more, we will probably come to a point where we start to pack up the old town and make a move towards the new one. Who's going to be a good vendor? There's a couple of vendors here that's going to have a good amount of money, so we'll have to wait till the morning. And in the meantime, why don't we have... Who's carrying someone? I think Tassilo's carrying someone... Doc is carrying someone, and was that it? Oh! Oh no, I'm dumb! I'm so dumb! Okay. Every time, guys, every time something happens, and I just want to smack myself right in the head. Let's make her run out the door. I brought Beep into town like a complete idiot, and apparently you can't tell them that, oh, he's just a friend. And they say he's just a friend. So, let's see if we can escape this. I don't know, it's actually, we're pretty deep right now into this town. Everyone needs to run as fast as they can. Leave the weak behind, etc., etc. Hopefully our group can break away. I mean, if not, we'll turn around and just kill them all if we can. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid that, but at the same time, we're going to be leaving soon, so I'm not as concerned about it as I used to be. Maintaining that precious relationship with the Holy Nation. Okay, we get one guy coming, so yeah, he's just going to have a bad time of it. Oh, he actually turned around and left right as we we started drawing down the bow. Okay, so sorry about that, Beep. I forgot that everyone hates you. We love you, and you actually do have an adoring public. But, yeah, for the moment, the Holy Nation still hates your guts. So let's go ahead and give those over to Laura. Perfect. And Beep, I think I want to have you go scout out what I think is going to be our final home here. Well, at least our home for the next little bit. I don't know if this will be permanent or not, because I think there's a lot of other endgame type of base locations that look really, really good. We'll have him sneak that way. It'll take a little bit of time. Meanwhile, I think we'll have our main group head over to... I mean, let's just have our main group go back home, and we'll split off the traders and have them go to Blister Hill. That sounds good. That way everybody can get recovered, because we did have a bit of a battle there with the beak things. Nothing too serious. It should only take a few minutes to have them recover, and then another few minutes to run over. I'm so confused. Is Tassilo doing... Tanishi, rather? Who's separated? Oh, that was Beep. Okay, on the map I saw a blue dot running south, and I forgot I'd just given Beep an order. Okay, so back at home, how's our base looking? I feel like, yeah, I feel like the gates were a little bit wonky there, so I went ahead and did the fix broken save data with Control-Shift-11. Strange. What a strange thing. Shrike, you getting pulled by what? Are these starving bandits? Yeah, they are. Nothing too big there. But otherwise, I think we're really starting to stock up all the resources that we're going to need on our grand excursion away from the main base, our grand exit. Hightower's carrying quite a bit of iron that he picked up from the processing machine here, the furnace, the item furnace. Let's probably start giving them enough. How much do we need? We need 5, 10, 20. Okay, so it's 6 per line. 30, 60, that should be enough right there. Is that right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 is enough for one large farm. Oh, well, we're not going to be growing vegetables here, because I don't think it's going to have any kind of fertility for that. It's got 10%. Maybe we'll do one and just see how it reacts at all. We also want to grab as much wheat straw as we can, because wheat straw is going to be one of our big providers for us. Honestly, we may need to get another animal, or we'll just do 2 runs. That might be the case, or we'll try to get more backpacks here. Okay, so everyone is continuing on their long run home. Once we get everyone back, they will get a little bit of resting time. We do have to be a little... Well, actually, no, Beep left. I'm sorry, so he's fine. How fast are you? Are you already there, Beep? Yeah, you are. Okay, so in last episode, we talked about a couple different spots to set up our new base. And I think it was either this one or one up the hill in this direction. And I think this one here has a bit more space. It looks disgusting, sure, but it does have quite a bit of flat area that we can build on, and it has good resources all around. Further in the valley here isn't bad as well. It's a little bit more hilly than I like to build on normally, so it's not probably my first go-to. But if everyone got really sick and tired of looking at the disgusting puke green, then, you know, hey, maybe we would do that. I still think when we get here with our main group, we're going to take some time and try to build out, like, basically just put all the blueprints down to see if we would actually like to settle in one of those areas. So this area here is kind of a little holdout, right? A little bit of a cutout here from the main road. That's not bad. There's also this intersection. Are we actively fighting a bunch of people? I think they were just hungry bandits, so we're okay. All right, let's get everyone inside real quick, and I'll come back to Beep here in just a second. We have a couple people that need to rest. You know what? It's weird, though. If you guys are curious as to what's going on here, our squad isn't automatically sleeping. And I'm not sure what the case is with that, because that should be an automatic thing. Let's see. Do we have that setting already established here? Sleep when injured. If they have nothing else to do, is it because they have the medic role? I think we've tested that before. I mean, Kif has nothing to do right now. So in theory, he should be going to rest because he's got an injury. Oh, so Doc is actually going to rescue. Is that the case? Or are you just freaking out a bit? Yeah, because Doc actually should be rescuing anyone that needs rescuing. Nope, he's actually dropping things off. So weird. It's really weird to me, guys, that this we're not having the automatic, you know, resting part. He is going to go rescue Tobel because he's carrying him. That should be the default behavior. I wonder if it takes a few minutes. Let's put everyone down. And maybe he'll rescue someone else that needs help. Get a quick drink of water here as I'm got a frog in my throat this morning. Yeah, they're just not really responding to that. That's so bizarre to me. Okay, well, we'll force them asleep. Everyone should have picked up a meal as well, so that's good. Doc, you're fine. Jackson obviously has a pretty bad leg injury. And the rest of them, okay. So while they're sleeping and recovering, I'm going to have our archer squad take a little run over to Blister Hill and do a bit of shopping. We'll try to get all those eggs sold, so we'll send them on their way here. I'll send them outside the city because I learned my lesson last time, where people... I gave them a right-click order, and they wound up inside the city itself. Okay, so Beat, back to you while everyone else is doing stuff. Did you just, like, ninja pass by staying still? All these slave mongers? I'm so proud of you, Beat. So the other option is this intersection here, which I don't think I looked at last time. Now, I don't know, can we build on a bunch of roads, first off? Sometimes if you pick something and it seems like you're only getting pieces of it, it's because it, for some reason, snapped it below the ground. Okay, so we look like there are characters in the way. I don't think there are. Are there, like, ninjas? Oh, there's a whole squad of people I didn't see because they blended in. Okay, so it looks like there's no restrictions on building on a road here. So that's good to know, just for our, for our background information. So if we wanted to build here at this intersection, we could as well. Now, the intersection has a ton of space. We would have to completely enclose it, which we would have to, I think, for most bases anyways. What about prospecting? It's still arid. We've already expected that. It has okay water supply. It looks like the stone and other resources are off the grid in terms of somewhere different away from us here. But it looks like there is copper. Let's look for the nodes themselves because that's normally the indicator, you'll see a big, huge rock. There's iron all the way over there. That's a bit out of our range. Copper just down the road here. The giant ball of death. I have no idea what the hell this thing is. It's a spiked trap of doom. I don't see any ores that are sticking out for me, though. Like right, somewhere where we could go run and pick them up like the other areas. I don't see any resources. Now, while this might be nice and flat, it is at a kind of an angle, but it doesn't look like they have the resources we need. So we're still between the two separate areas here. I keep finding new spots. Every time I go somewhere, I find a new, neat-looking spot. I think it was over here, right? Okay, and so here's another option, but it looks okay. It's still flat. There is a resource node right there. What is this? This must be copper? That's iron here. It only takes... Well, it does allow 3 people. Okay, it looks small, so I thought it would only allow for 2 people to extract from it. Not that we do a ton of extracting anyways. More iron up the hill here. And copper down the road, still within range probably of us bringing it back and dropping it off. Oh, there's a copper resource right in the middle here. So here is yet another spot we could possibly build. Now we're starting to get a lot of options as we've been focusing on this area. Iron, a lot of iron right below us, really good stone quality here, still arid in the border zone. So we've got 3 zones now that we possibly could build in. One is this little section here. One is that small little divot off the main road. And then farther down the hill, where we're kind of, you're almost going up the hill towards the hub, is another option. I'm torn. I'm really torn on this one, guys. I normally have something set in mind, but I kind of wanted to try something a little bit, still not too crazy, but this is going to be our first main base. So I'm hoping that it's, it's got a good enough defenses for it. Let's take Beep off sneak and let's have him run around a bit and go explore. Hopefully I'll be able to tell if he's getting attacked and we'll come to his rescue. Meanwhile, our archer group, the gray geese, are coming into the city. Yes, they are unaccompanied women. Hopefully you can just be calm about that. Holy Nation jerks. Okay, we'll go to the weapons depot because they tend to have a good amount of money right off the bat. I don't remember if I'm running the mod. I don't think I'm running the mod that gives them more money. He's got quite a bit. Are these illegal? These aren't illegal, or else we'd get a warning about it. So, oh my gosh, so much money right off the bat. I'm super excited about how much money we're making right now. We're selling all the leather as well, or all the skins. We do have, skin processing, but I think we've got quite a few already stacked up. We've got a lot of skins that have been turned into leather, so I think I wanted to just do the sale to get a lot of money up front. Already we're sitting at a cool 40,000 cats, so we'll sell the rest of our eggs here, or we'll try to at least. Beep is getting attacked, so I need to come back to him. Because I have an order that's going to end soon. Of course you just ran through the middle of an abandoned camp, because you're just Beep. You don't even care. You're just awesome. Here's a nice flat zone over here, too. I think I saw this, yeah, this is what I clicked on, because I saw kind of what looked like a flat plateau. Now, it might be nothing at all. And I might be getting us into a lot of trouble because this might be a zone where, I don't know, the berserkers come to. Is this in the berserkers? I know that there are some Shek berserkers that inhabit the areas in this direction. I don't remember if we found them here or not. Still, that's a nomad group way out there, the Traders Guild. What do we have in terms of prospecting here? Nothing whatsoever. Got it. It is arid. Roger, over. What about closer to the edge here? Man, this would be so good because it's so flat. I mean, it looks like garbage, but I think everywhere, for the most part, everywhere except for the Holy Nation territory looks like, depression and sadness. Yeah, there's no fertility anywhere in this zone, in this particular plateau, I mean. Oh, lovely, and it has, skin spiders. Well, that's good. That's nice. Maybe not, Maybe that won't be the thing that we do. Yeah, I'd run, personally. So this whole area is kind of flat, but it looks like there's just nothing really all that great up. I think it's this zone that looks like it's barren. It literally is barren. Okay, that's fine. We'll have Beep do another run around just a bit and see what else he can find. I'll give him a long run order. I'll give him a sneak order too. And we'll pop back over to our archers and try to sell the rest of our lovely, tasty beak thing eggs. fresh from a stolen hive or nest. They go great with bacon, and yeah, that's that. Why can't I see inside the shop? Are we bugged out? Okay, took just a couple seconds there. You've got lots of money. We would love all of your money, and here, look at these lovely eggs you're getting now. While we're here, do we want any of these, ooh, the straw hat. That's what I've been trying to find for the longest time. I think this is what gives you the +3 to perception, or +4. So we'll grab the straw hat. That's dirt cheap. Cargo pants. What kind of pants do we want here? I kind of want to start thinking about a uniform for our entire group. I do like the drifter leathers. Were they in the drifter leather pants? That wouldn't be bad, I don't think. Wow, 20. Oh, that's 20K for the chainmail. I was like losing my mind. So 1K for the drifter leather pants. Let's grab those. The samurai cloth pants. We already have a pant that we're going to wear. I don't really want to do the chain shirts yet because they do cost quite a bit of money. Sneaky chain cargo pants. It's amusing. Okay, so we're still on the lookout for maybe a top that we're going to wear as our main uniform for our group. But either way, guys, we're sitting on 62,000 credits right now. That's outstanding. That is super, super exciting. I'm excited. Everyone's feeling a little bit more wealthy at the moment. Our archers are going to come back, and then I'm going to still have them head over to the Fog Islands because I want to do a little bit of hunting, and I might do it offline. I might show you guys, what it's like to get over there, but I might spend a good 20-30 minutes myself off camera just grinding things out because you don't want to see the same battle over and over and over again. But well, for the most part, I'll always try to show you what I'm doing so that well, we keep each other honest. You know what I mean? Because if I lose beat, you guys, my computer's gonna have a horrible power surge. I'm telling you, I don't know if I could deal with the loss of beat. Maybe one day when he's earned his retirement into the eternal halls of Valhalla, we'll make it happen. Okay, so nothing doing in this entire little desert area. We'll send him back towards the area we were thinking of, which was much closer to Squin in the hub. But yeah, I'm torn. I really don't know which of these options are going to be best for us right now. Someone posted yesterday on the, or recently on the Reddit, the subreddit for Kenshi, and there was a lot of good zones, and a couple of them, I think, were way off in... Gosh, it was like on the eastern edge of the map. I think it was down here, but there were some really nice, I guess they were kind of cliffs, and they were nice flat-ish cliffs that you could be secure on all the sides but one, and you really could hold down the fort, so to speak, by having that that restricted access. So once we get nearer to the end game, that I think is going to be one of our final things we do, is look for a fort that has a lot of a lot of security in that people would have to scale a cliff. They can't get to you. They only have one way to get to you, and that can be very heavily defended. So down the road, once we basically we would need to leave our base less. We don't have to worry about going out to trade. We're basically, everyone's either coming to us or we've done everything in the game, and now we're just trying to kill everything and make everything our owned by us. That would be what we're doing at that point. Who are you detected by? Oh, just a bunch of people over there. All right, well, we'll have Beep hang out over here on the hill, just out of sight, out of mind for a bit. Our archers are back with their booty, and you all should eat. Do we not have any food? We should have food. Yeah, we should have lots of food. I'm not sure why. Who's hungry? Lydia actually should be automatically eating. It's just some weird behaviors right now. Oh, is it because you actually can't carry anything? That's fair. That is a fair situation. We should probably sell that. I'm going to put a general storage box down. And dump some of the stuff that everyone has in their inventories before we get going. It should be fine. Alright, we'll wait for Thendu to build that real quick. Okay, and we'll have Lydia drop off her goods, who is sworn to carry our burdens. I'm going to drop those off too. Oh, that's right. She grabbed the Masterwork grade chain shirt. So who gets it? That's a good question. I mean, honestly, it probably should go to someone who's doing the taunting, right? We have some people that are set to taunt because I think they had the higher skill, like Griffin and Wing. I haven't really looked at everyone's skill in a while. I'm looking specifically at their strength and then their combat attack, because polearms obviously is going to be low because no one except for maybe Crumblejohn had polearm experience. Who's got the highest toughness right now? Who's been beat up the most? Toble's got 22. It kind of falls off from there. The melee attack, 34 attack on Wing. That's very impressive, honestly. He seems to be one of our harder hitters. Why don't we just go ahead and have Wing take it? That's fine. I'm sure we're going to be making more chain shirts, more good gear for these guys down the road. So that's just a temporary thing. So at least someone's making use of that. Okay, so did you eat now that you dumped your inventory? I think you're over there, so you did. Let's make sure everyone else is, for the most part, evened out on their inventory. Oh, that's right. We need to have everyone dump their auto-haul everything over to the food bin, and they've already done that because it's completely full of rotten food. Excellent. We'll drop off... What else can we drop off here? Oh, it stacks. That's convenient for us. I will eventually get the right storage going for these particular things, guys, so don't worry about that. I'm going to have dedicated storage for, raw meat. We're going to have... The next base we build is actually going to be very well laid out, is my plan, at least. We want to go ahead and learn these two items, the straw hat. Can we make the straw hat at the leather bench? Where do we actually make that at? I have no idea. I have no idea where to make that hat. Is there like a hat dealer? Oh, hats and headgear. How about that? Okay, so we need some books for that. We will go on a book shopping spree, though. So I don't know, guys. Now we've got a lot of money right now. Is it worth going to the Fog Islands at all? Because that was my goal, is to get more money. But for the most part, I think we're doing really, really good with that last sale. We might be ready just to move out as is and do a bit of a teardown. So what do you guys think? We've got let's think about it here. We've got 62,000 cats. More than likely, I would probably go get a couple more pack animals just to help carry some of the goodies here, because we do have quite a few. We want to grab our cotton. We want to grab the another harvest of wheat straw. How long till the... Oh, we actually did have another harvest here. So we've got tons of wheat straw. We do need to have someone stop and get more hemp, I think, unless Tobal... Did he drop all of it at the... Yeah, it's all sitting here. So we'll grab everything that's at the research bench. Is there anything we can train up right now? Hashish? Hemp farming? Let's do hemp farming, because we wanted to try it at least. This requires engineering research. We won't use our engineering research for that one. I mean, we've got the materials. We've got the iron plate stacked up. We've got the building materials already getting double stacked up again, even though one of our animals is completely full of building materials. I think we're kind of ready, guys. I don't know. I don't know if we even need to go at this point over to the other zone, because we just have so many people. We have so much money now. I think we're okay. I'm gonna go ahead and return a backpack over to one of our archers from Stork, because he was borrowing Lydia's backpack. Well, we'll get that squared away before we leave. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we're gonna go ahead and just do it. We know where we want to go, roughly. All we need to do at this point is tear down the base and get a couple more pack animals to get everything together. So I think what I'll do is I will tear down the base between episodes. I'll pick up everything. I'll load everything up, and I'll come back when our convoy is ready to go. That way, in case anything happens to us, we get attacked, we'll have to deal with it. And hopefully you guys can enjoy the little bit of a short journey. It's not a long hop. If it was across the map, maybe that might take more time, but it's just going down the street here. I don't expect too many troubles just getting over in this general vicinity. And then it really comes down to where the heck are we actually going to stay. So, yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. We're going to get out of Holy Nation territory, because screw these guys. Now, this isn't going to make everything perfect. We are still going to have to deal with the Shek Empire, but I think the Shek require tribute and food. So hopefully we can just give them a bit of food and they can be happy about it. Klob, you're going to go talk to this guy real quick, because he saw apparently a woman outside and he's grumpy about it. No, it is. Just calm down. What? I love that they run away as soon as I start trying to talk to them. Like, are you afraid? You just want to tattle on us? Is that your goal? Well, too bad. Klob is faster than you. That's slightly annoying. Good night. Are you turning on the juice all of a sudden? Get him, Klob. What the hell? Okay. There we go. Good night. I love that they just start running away. I think that if they actually get over to someone, they'll report, and that's when you'll have like a retribution rate or something like that. It's a bit silly. Yeah, I think this is good. This is a good stopping point. We're about ready to go. Let me make sure I think of everything. We got all of our, we got the basics. I mean, really, as long as we've got, you know, iron plates and building materials and enough crops to put down a first farm, we can make anything else for the most part. We're probably low on copper. Yeah, we're okay. We actually will get copper back from breaking down the wind generators too. So I think we're okay, guys. I think we're at a good spot here. I'm going to go probably sell this batch of weapons and get rid of some of the extra stuff in our base, reorganize things a bit between episodes, and then we'll be ready to build Redemption Part 2, right? We're going to be moving down, hopefully having a nice sized base. Maybe in that case, if we're thinking about really making a really nice sized base with lots of room to grow, maybe it would be better to go ahead and put our base down in the little pukish green zone here, as opposed to this tiny little nook, because this does look like it's rather clumped in there. So, and I'm not set on this per se. There are some other areas to build, like that plateau over here, but I like the idea of being so close to different trade options, because I want to start grog production right off the bat and really try to make some money so we can have a steady supply of income, so we can buy more books, etc., etc. So I'm thinking more along the lines of building down here. But we will check it out with our once our convoy gets here. We will check everything out. We will try to put a bunch of blueprints in place. You know, this is a nice wall to have at our back. I don't know if we'll need to do anything, like if we'll need to actually put a wall here or not. I don't think we'll actually have to put a wall along this entire back area, because it looks like the pathing means that they have to walk around it. So that'll be nice to set the back of the base against. And then we can expand from here. I mean, it's got some hills to it. I can live with that. It's not the worst thing in the world. It'll be good for our first main big base. Again, our first outpost was just to get us going, and this will be our first real big one. We've got enough water, fertility, stone, iron, copper, everything we really need to get going here in this game. So from here, we're going to start really launching. We're going to start more of a recruitment drive. We are going to get another B squad going, another combat squad, which eventually we'll try to merge them all together. They'll go out into the world and explore, and Beep will finally accomplish his goal of stealing that 25,000 cat item, which was the blueprints for the advanced training dummies. So we might send Beep on his way up north next episode as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Kenshi, and thank you again for your continued support for this entire series. The channel has probably just about now is hitting 2,500 subscribers, and that's only in a span of like a month and a couple weeks. So it's been a huge success, and it's only because you guys have been so supportive and have really come together as a community here. We do have our Discord. It's in the link below. Hit the read now or read more, I think, below this video to expand the description. You should see a link to our Discord. Everyone is welcome. We mostly discuss Kenshi, but you know, we're also talking about other games, and you can have a voice in what's coming up in the future. So if I'm asking about, hey, what do we want to see as a Let's Play next, your opinion really does matter in this channel's development. So it's a great way to get in. I'm hoping on the ground floor, right? I hope that this channel becomes huge. But either way, it's a really fun community. We're having a lot of fun discussing Kenshi, other games. So please join us there. Also, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at TobalPlays, and I do post all of the updates whenever a video goes live, so you can get updates about that as well. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, and I do hope to see you in the next episode.